Hey, welcome to MindElevate. Today I'm going to share with you the incredible power of expectations and how they can shape the behavior of those around us. Yes, you heard that right. Sometimes just believing in someone can make a world of difference. If this idea intrigues you, let's dive into the story of Clever Hans and explore one of the most debated psychological studies in history. Pay attention, this video might just change your life. Many people believe that animals or children have extraordinary intelligence and can understand everything we say. Sometimes these beliefs are confirmed in real life in surprising ways. One of the most fascinating stories comes from the late 19th century when a man claimed his horse had an exceptional level of intelligence. This man, William von Austin, believed that animals could learn to read and do arithmetic. Clever Hans, as the horse was known, could answer questions with an accuracy rate of 90% by tapping his hoof. He could perform arithmetic operations, tell the time and date. People flocked to see this horse, and the scientific community quickly took notice. Despite numerous investigations, no one could figure out how Hans was doing it. This phenomenon was so intriguing that psychologists from around the world became interested. Psychologist Oscar Funkst conducted an in-depth study of Hans. He found that if Hans couldn't see the person asking the question, or if the questioner didn't know the answer themselves, the horse couldn't answer correctly. So, how was this possible? How could Hans answer even the most difficult questions? Clever Hans was exceptionally sensitive to human behavior. He had learned to pick up on tiny, almost imperceptible cues in the behavior of the people around him. If the person asking the question knew the answer, they would involuntarily signal the correct answer through subtle gestures or expressions. When Hans reached the correct answer by tapping his hoof, the questioner would often give a slight nod or show some other small sign that Hans had learned to recognize. This brings us to the concept of the self-fulfilling prophecy. Our expectations can have a powerful influence on behavior, not just in animals, but in humans as well. This is known as the Pygmalion Effect. It's the idea that our beliefs and expectations about others can actually bring about the outcomes we anticipate. The more we expect and believe in something or someone, the more likely it is to become reality. One of the most fascinating studies that supports this idea was conducted by Rosenthal and Jacobson, called Pygmalion in the Classroom. In this study, teachers were given a list of students who were supposedly the top performers based on a test, but this list was actually randomly generated. At the end of the term, these randomly selected students showed significant improvement in their performance. Why? Because the teachers had high expectations of them. The teachers, whether they realized it or not, treated these students differently. They gave them more positive feedback, more encouragement, and more patience. This, in turn, boosted the students' self-perception and motivated them to perform better. This is a powerful example of how our expectations can shape the reality of those around us. Believing in people and making them feel valued can unlock their true potential. I've personally seen this effect in action, not just in classrooms, but also in everyday life. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how someone you believed in started to rise to the occasion? It could be a friend, a colleague, or even yourself. Our beliefs have the power to shape not just our own behavior, but the behavior of others as well. So how can you use this phenomenon in your life? Whether it's in the workplace, at home, or with friends, having high expectations and expressing them in a positive way can help people realize their potential. It's like planting a seed. When you believe in someone, it's like giving that seed the right amount of sunlight, water, and care it needs to grow. It's amazing how far a little bit of faith can go in helping someone else succeed. In the end, we must remember that our expectations shape the people around us, but it's crucial to keep a balance. While high expectations can motivate, too much pressure or unrealistic expectations can have the opposite effect. It's all about finding the right balance, just like in many areas of life. Today we explored the concept of the self-fulfilling prophecy and the Pygmalion Effect. Remember, the power of your expectations can shape not only the behavior of others, but also your own reality. Here at MindElevate, we're here to support you on this journey. Thank you for joining us today in exploring this fascinating topic. In our next video, we'll bring you more insights that can change your life. Until then, stay positive and keep believing in those around you.